Hi, Coral. Hi, Jason. Hi, Dina. Welcome, LS. Hi, Lori. Hi, Laura. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Mary Lou. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Elsa. Hi, Carla. Hi, Elena. Good to see you. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Carrie. Welcome. Hi, Adrian. Welcome. Hi, Barrett. Welcome back. Hi, Claudette. Hi, Lorna. Hi, George. Hi, Virginia. Welcome, SK. Hi, Pam and Brighton. Can't get hit by a car while I'm saying hi to all of you. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Scott B. Hi, Alan. Hi, Karen. Hi, Edit. Welcome. Good to see you. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Ching. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, hello in Milwaukee. Hello in Florida. Hi, Grace. Hi, Uta. Good to see you. Hi, Noreen. Welcome, Allison. Elena, you're in Boston. Okay. And Jill, you're in Poland. Oh, that is so cool. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Ashfaq. Welcome. So my name is Kelsey. So happy to have you here today. As you can see, we are in gorgeous Valencia. It is so beautiful here. Um, Originally, I am from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago. And my husband and I moved here to Valencia in February. We're loving it. It's beautiful. And as you can see, I'm not sweating, which is a first, I have to say. It is so nice out here. It's probably, in Fahrenheit, it's probably about 70, 73 degrees, really low humidity. Very happy me. Hi, Paul Stephen. Hi, Francis. Hi, Terry. Yes, it's cooling off. Thank goodness. I don't even need my extra shades. So they're blocking things off for some kind of event. Okay, we have to go around. Um, yes, perfect weather. Hi, Dahlia. Welcome. So if this is your, oops, there we go. If this is your first tour with Hago, let me welcome you. In terms of using the platform, you can see all the comments popping up there. That's how you let me know we can't see you, we can't hear you. There's a taxi driver making a funny face behind you, anything like that. Hi, Kate. Hi, Shayla. Welcome. And then you also have the location button, all which is not on. I'm sorry. It's not working. I'll have to work on that, so I apologize. But I do have some maps for us. You know, I love my maps. Oh, actually, I found a really cool Spanish map. Here you go. This isn't, of course, like where we are. Here, I have that too. But, where is it? Here we go. So, the two maps that I put up after the cute sort of graphic one, you can see Spain down there in the lower left-hand corner, the map of Europe. And then the one above that you can see is all Spain, and Valencia is on the eastern side by the Mediterranean. Lots of street artists performing today. I'm very distracted. I can't wait to show you. It's a wild and busy place here. But yes, we are in Valencia. So we're on the east coast, about 2 hours from Madrid, 2 hours from Barcelona on the train, 4 hours if you're driving. Don't drive. So, welcome to the two UNESCO World Heritage Sites tour. This is a very pretty tour, and we are almost there, so I'm really excited. Yes, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelsey, and I have lived here since February, and originally I am from the States. So, let me cross the street, and then we'll go ahead and get started. There's always something here going on in Valencia, I have to tell you. Are you not in Valencia, California? No, Paul Stephen. We are in Valencia, Spain, and it is beautiful. We're gonna go see what that guy's doing in just a second after I show you our first stop. So, can you guys hear the music? That's so nice. Oh, how excited. Hi, Maudie. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Okay, so we have arrived. The very first thing I wanted to show you before we head on inside is the Palace of Communications sort of outside area, which is how I discovered it at first, because you actually can't tell how beautiful it is unless you actually go inside. So let me just show you the very first thing that I saw in this Palace of Communications. So here are two big lion faces, and there are steps right below me here. Right here, I was sitting on these steps a few months ago, right after I had moved here, and people kept walking up behind me, and I thought they were maybe rubbing the noses of the lions or like putting their hands in their mouth or something. I thought, boy, what are people doing? People are so weird, you know. You never think that maybe you are the weird one. And finally, I turned around and I asked my Spanish-speaking friend. I said, "What does this say?" And she goes, "This says Spain. This says outside of Spain." And I thought, oh my goodness, these are post office boxes. And she's looking at me like, yeah, of course they are. And I'm thinking, well, excuse me, you know, my post office boxes are blue and look like mini refrigerators. This is the coolest post office box I have ever seen. So just to give you an idea, and then you can also see, hi Betty, welcome. You can also see we have the letter with the little wings up there. Hi Shoshana, good to see you. Hi Rosemary, welcome. And these are the post office boxes for our Palace of Communications. So let me go ahead and show you. There is a reason it is called the Palace of Communication, by the way. Yes, of course, there is a regular post office in here as well, but we're not here to see that. This is the entrance to the regular post office. But let me show you what the whole building looks like, because it is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let me just pop across the street here. You can see it sort of appearing in the camera. It is this whole building right here. Isn't this stunning? Okay, here we go. Here is the Palace of Communications, which, any ideas what this actually is? Actually, I've said it a few times, so it is the post office. Yes, isn't this the most beautiful post office? Oh my goodness. Hi, Lori. Hi, Flora. I know, Carla. Isn't it crazy? Hi, Kaylin. Yes, this is just gorgeous. This is our post office. You can see it was built in year 1922. I'll go ahead and zoom in and show you some of the cool details. It is a little bit windy, so do keep me posted if you ever can't hear me or if the screen gets too shaky. It looks to be okay for now, though. So as you can see, year 1922. The guy who built it, his name was Miguel Navarro, and his dad was also an architect. And when he was asked to build this, I will get into why when we head over to our other UNESCO World Heritage site. But basically, Valencia came into a lot of money in the early 1900s. And they built all these beautiful buildings, including our central market, including our train station, our post office, of course, that we're looking at. Really beautiful buildings, and they all were built right at about the same time. I do have a couple pictures to share with you. You all know I love these pictures. of, oh yes, here is the actual name of it, Palace of Communications. And so Navarro was instructed to build a building that not only combined all of Europe, but also all of Spain. So, hi, Tahi. Good to see you. Hi, Deborah. So, you can see we have the four angels here in the middle. And the where this comes from is that angels were the fastest form of communication. This is what he was basing this off of. Oh, angels are the fastest form of communication, so we will go ahead and put them on there. And he said, but instead of just one, I'm going to put five, because these were the continents at the time. There was no Antarctica. I'm not sure what the other one was that they weren't including. If anyone knows, I would be very interested. But I just know that he meant this as the five continents in 1922. I guess that's how many continents we had. And Europe is the continent. Where's my finger? Here it is. Europe is the continent in the middle here. You can also see it. I know it's a little bit far away, but you can see this little bicycle right here. And then there's a little tiny bit of a boat over here. You can see the little like pointy edge. You can also see the little pointy edge over there. Any ideas why they might be showing a boat and a bicycle here? There's also a boat right in the middle, this sort of round thing right here. Any ideas why he might be building a boat and a bicycle? There's also a train as well. All the way up here. Here is our train. And then here is another boat. So these were the original forms of communication. These were how letters were sent originally, either by bike, by boat, or by train. Yes, exactly, Adrian. Mail delivery. These were the original mail delivery services. But then, of course, I know, isn't it beautiful here today? Then, of course, as we had this beautiful building built, it was built from 1915 to 1922. And it was supposed to be built much quicker than that, but in 1917 they ran out of money. They used it too fast. And for what he had planning for the inside, they needed a little bit of extra time. I have to tell you, inside is some of the most impressive ceiling work I've ever seen. I hope, welcome. Hi, Chong, welcome. So let me just show you a little bit more of the outside here. And these are some of the buildings next to it. They're very beautiful. Lots of intricate details, a lot of beautiful architecture. We actually talk about this a little bit more in the downtown Valencia tour, but they're so beautiful. I didn't want to not show you. Let's go ahead and head on inside now. I'm so excited. So this is the newest UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was just in May deemed a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was open to the public. It's open now 6 days a week from Monday through Saturday. It's open from 12 to 8. And as you can see, this is the entranceway. It all starts, and it's just pretty from the moment you walk in. Look at this ceiling. This is all wood that's been carved by hand. It's probably about 8 inches from the the bottom part of this. It's very 3D, if that makes sense. It's not just a little bit of carving. It is quite an intense work of art. And then, I know, Carrie, isn't it beautiful? And then, do you see the ladies with that have the lamps on their heads? These are for these are referencing the lights on the very front of ships. Is this beautiful? Hi, Marie. Hi, Jen. Hi, Anel. Good to see you. Isn't that stunning? So let's go ahead and head on inside now. Hola. Gracias. Isn't this beautiful? Just wait until we look up. So I'm purposefully not showing it to you until I get into the good place. But as you can see, it is not what it would seem like if you were looking at it from outside. And then it goes all the way around here. We've got some beautiful marble floors, all these beautiful columns. And then, as they say, if there is money, you will find it up. This is a stained glass ceiling with 370 different sections, 3,500 panels of glass. This is some of the most intricate ceiling work that exists. Let me just back up a little bit and see if we can get some better lighting. There we go. So I know, isn't this beautiful? So remember outside when we talked about how the architect Miguel Navarro, he was trying to connect all of Europe with the five angels, or all of the world with Europe with the five angels. Here, he is trying to connect all 48 provinces of Spain. So you can see each one, where's my finger? Here it is. You can see each one of the coat of arms for all of the provinces as it goes all the way down, all the way back up here. Just stunning. And then Valencia, you have the coat of arms for Valencia, you have right in the middle here. Isn't that beautiful? And then if I zoom in a little bit as well, this is a 3D coat of arms. Like it's not just one flat piece of painting, if you will. It is not that it ever would fall, but if it did fall, it would fall in about 25 pieces because each color is a different section that's been attached here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me just post some pictures for you so that I don't forget. Here we go. Here are the two forms of communication that we saw outside earlier. And also there is a really big sort of tower attached to this. It actually goes right up through this part of the roof here. And it's about 4 stories tall. And you can climb all the way up there. It is the best, well, during special occasions. And it is the best view for what we have here known as Fallas. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. I know, a spiral staircase. Isn't that just beautiful? And Fallas is well, actually, I'm going to talk about 3 different UNESCO World Heritage sites that are also here, but that are not tangible, if you will. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Hi, Sharon B. in Canada. So one of them is called Fallas. It is a huge festival here, and it's basically an out with the old, in with the new festival. And it centers right here in the Plaza del Ayuntamiento, which is the main plaza here. Oh, also here is a picture of the whole this whole room. I wanted to show you this sort of zoomed out because this is as far that I can zoom out, but with my other camera, I got a picture of the whole thing, every little column and every archway, which I thought was really beautiful. So in case you are interested in that. I know, isn't that amazing, Uta? So stunning. I love all of the stained glass. I mean, that took about 3 years in itself. I had a stained glass artist as a voyager one of the first times I did this tour, and she said, I cannot tell you how difficult it is as an architect who works with stained glass to make this uh, be able to not fall on people's heads. And I thought, man, I believe it. This is huge. Um, it's just so beautiful. So let's head on out and let me show you a little bit. Actually, I'll give you one more view. Go all the way back here. And then here we go. Hi, Jing Chao. Hi, Mary. Hi, Christine. Okay. Goodbye, beautiful Palace of Communications. We like you very much. All right. So in February, should I go? Gracias. Hasta luego. And now you have heard every word of Spanish that I speak. All right, so this is our Plaza del Ayuntamiento, which is our main sort of town hall plaza. And in this plaza, first of all, it's really beautiful, and they've got a stage set up for some reason. We're just going to go see what that is real quick, and then we're going to go to our other location. But if there's a stage, you know something exciting is happening. So this is our main old town hall plaza, and this is where one of the other non-tangible UNESCO World Heritage Sites takes place. This is where Fallas is. And again, it's this sort of out with the old, in with the new situation. Oh, also, sidebar, there are all of these floral businesses here, so much so that they have actual addresses. Floristeria number 9. Isn't that cool? And they run all along here. Flores number 8, Flores number 7, and Flores number 6. I think that is so cool. These flower stands have been here for the past at least 100 years. I haven't read, or I haven't been able to find exactly when they started, but I do know it has been at least 100 years for all of these. Oh, also, if you wanted to see the amazing tower that is on top of the Palace of Communications, I will zoom in just a little bit. This tower right here. I know, isn't it beautiful, Sharon B? Oh, you were here. Oh, how fabulous. When were you here? So this is the big tower. You can see the spiral staircase that goes up here. And this is the number one best place to go during Fallas when they are having what is called here as the mascletas, which literally look like this. They are huge fireworks displays. I just posted some pictures. Huge fireworks displays, very, very loud. It's all about the noise. It's about the the tempo, the different types of sounds they can make with all of the different pyrotechnics. It's all very exciting. I know, isn't it beautiful? Here is our town hall, by the way. I'm not actually sure what they are setting up for. This is new. This was not here 2 days ago. How exciting! I will have to pop back here and see what all of this is about. But yes, our Fallas, one of our main Fallas activities takes place right here. Here are some more flower stands, by the way. And they basically have over 400 of these massive, gorgeous stationary floats that look like, let me just post a picture. They look like this. Here we go. I just posted about 4 pictures of what they look like. They're all made out of paper mache, wood, plastic materials that are made to burn. And why would they be made to burn? Because that is exactly what happens to them. After 19 days, this is our fountain, isn't it beautiful? After 19 days of the Fallas Festival, of people dressing up in these beautiful dresses, eating delicious food, having parties. Here are some of the dresses that they wear, by the way. Absolutely stunning. Each one of these dresses is worth 25 to 30,000 euros, because you not only have to have the dress fitted to you, they don't just make them and you buy them off the shelf. You buy it as fabric and then you hire someone to make it for you. Hi Ian, hi Abdul, good to see you. And then you have the hair, sort of like the veil, and then the flowers, the apron, the jewelry, the shoes, the purse. I mean, the whole thing. It costs about 25 to 30,000 euros. You can get some that are, quote, cheaper for around 2,000, but they're the ones that you will see in the beautiful pictures and the ones that you see with people walking everywhere. Those are definitely in the 20,000s of euros. I know, isn't that crazy? So this is our main square here where the Fallas Festival takes place. There is also another festival. So let me post a picture and then I'll start walking. It is basically the first court of law. And back in 138 BCE, that is when the Romans founded Valencia. This is a Roman city. We did have a wall. Actually, we had 2 walls. We just have some of the gates for the walls now, which actually you can see one of those gates at the sunset at a castle. I think it's the next weekend, maybe the weekend after, but I am doing a tour at those castles very shortly, so do tune in for those if that is of interest to you. And back in the medieval times, Valencia was basically an area that was full of agriculture. There were farms everywhere. This is the Mediterranean, right? So they're growing olives, they're growing grapes, they're growing oranges, all kinds of yummy, delicious, good smelling, lucrative things. Also, look at these buildings. Aren't these massive? Now, mind you, this is like downtown. So this is the most downtown you will get in Valencia. So these are the buildings that are huge hotels and office buildings. There's a lot of money in this square. And oh yes, so our other UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hi, Woraud. Hi, Beata. Good to see you. Hi, Richard. I know, Carrie, aren't the buildings just stunning? So back in medieval times, the majority of the families had some kind of a farm. And sometimes there would be skirmishes. Sometimes they would say, you took my little river. How dare you? And someone else would say, well, you overwatered my grapes and then you ruined them. And someone else would say, well, I liked them, so I took them. What are you going to do about it? Ha ha ha, right? And so they created their own court of law. And this is the third of 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites here in Valencia. Vanessa, I saw your question. I will address it in just a second. So yes, they created their own court of law. Hi, Kadis. Hi, Paul. and they basically found all of the grandfathers, and they said, you owned a farm, right? And the grandfather said, well, yeah, see, we did. And they said, would you be willing to be basically a jury to decide if somebody is basically who is in the wrong, or who gets a certain area of land, or basically to solve the problems of Valencia back in the day. And they asked people, they asked grandfathers, there were about 12 of them, from all different areas of the surrounding farms. So it wasn't just one set of grandfathers, right? And whoops, please don't hit me. The fun part about Valencia is that the majority of it is pedestrian streets that taxis just happen to go onto. Look at this. This is very much a pedestrian street. Oh well. But so they created this tribunal, and every Thursday they would have a court of law situation where they would say, people would air their grievances, and people would say, okay, you know, grandfathers who have owned all of the farms, who is right? And the grandfathers would come together, and they would and they would decide who got what, or who was at fault, type of thing, and what their punishment would be. So they still do this for solely for tourists now, but they still have this tribunal every Thursday at noon. 12 little old men gather from all over. I'm just showing you some of the doors because you all know I love me some doors. They gather every Thursday and have a little makeshift court of law thing. And so that is the third UNESCO World Heritage Site here of 5. We saw our Palace of Communication, which was beautiful. Then we talked about FIAS, which happens in March, begins in February, happens in March for 19 days. Then we have the tribunal, and last but not least, before we get to our final one, is the Mediterranean diet. So as we are walking past all of these delicious restaurants, it smells like seafood, it smells like coffee, it smells like fried fish, a lot of really yummy things taking place over here. Hi Zhang, oh thank you for your follow, Kathy. Hi Chris, hi Dennis, welcome. This is our central market. So speaking of all the food, this is where they sell all of the fruits and veggies, all the fish, all the cheese, the olives. Anchovies are a really big thing here. Actually, if you're a fan of anchovies, which I know about half of you are going, ew, try putting some vinegar or some lemon juice on them as they're in oil. That is the thing to do here in Valencia, and they are delicious. So definitely recommend it. Also, when people go to different areas of Spain, rather, they'll say, "Oh, I'm from Valencia. This is our central market." By the way, this is the front door. They'll go to different areas of Spain, and they'll say, "Where are you from?" And they'll say, "I'm from Valencia." And they'll say, "Oh, you guys are bocarones. You guys are little anchovies." So it's actually a cute little nickname for people who are from here, bocarones, anchovies. I think that's cute. I want to be a bocarones, a bocarona, bocarones. As you all can see, I have much to learn with my Spanish. I speak German, but I have to say that is not very helpful here. All right, so we have arrived at our very last final UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're going to go inside, and do not miss the inside part. The outside, compared to the inside, the outside is quite boring. But let me just tell you a little bit about it anyway. This is our old silk factory. This is also, for those adults in the audience, this is a very naughty building. I am giving a history of SEX in 2 weeks, I think. And we're going to hear all about the largest ladies of the evening organizations that happened here. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Barrett. Much appreciated. And we're going to see some very inappropriate gargoyles. I think there are a couple of children in the audience today, so I will save those, but do come to that history of SEX tour if that is something you're interested in. But let me show you a little bit of these gargoyles as I'm telling you about this building. So back in the 1400s, this was the heyday for Valencia. There was money coming in from everywhere. And that is because we are right in the middle between basically China and the rest, and the West. So there were people coming in selling all of their beautiful silks. I just posted a picture of some of the silks you might see here. So money was just pouring in. And that is when a lot of the older buildings were built, because they had all of this money coming in, and including, let me just hop around and show you this. Here we go. This is one of the oldest churches here in Valencia. This is St. John's. And inside is absolutely gorgeous. We can't go inside because there's it's under construction and there's a fee. But let me just show you. This is what it looks like inside. Absolutely beautiful. Oops, street cleaners. Everybody out of the way. But yeah, so inside it's really beautiful. This was originally a mosque. We have street, oh my goodness, they're so loud. Woo. All right, so this again is the Church of St. John's. Very beautiful, built in the 1200s. So right as Valencia was getting a whole bunch of money from having, I know, isn't it beautiful, from having from being in the middle of the silk trade, basically. So, oh, and also one more thing. Let me just show you this building, the one behind us. I'm going to go and turn around and show you. This was built in 3 different sections. So the main section over here was built in the 1400s, and then 1500s and 1600s. But this section of the building, they said basically, we're not going to fund this top section, which actually has a ceiling full of gold, which I will go up and show you. But they said, the monarchs said, we're not going to fund this unless you carve our faces into the building. So that is exactly what they did. So in case you are wondering who built or who paid for this building to be built, you can literally see their faces. Yeah, a bit egotistical. No kidding, Carrie. And then you also have the flag of Valencia up there. Can you see it? Oh, there it goes. Oh, the wind is getting us. But yes, this is one of the most ornate parts of the outside of the building anyway. Let's go ahead and go inside though, because that is my favorite part of this building. So yes, it is a beautiful place, but So in 1482, that is when this building was built, and in the 15th century, right after this building, this is the old silk factory, the Lonja de la Seda, and we're going to go pop inside. Also, the church that's right in front of us. When I first moved here in February, oh, someone had asked where I live in relation to downtown. Harrison and I are probably about 5-10 minutes from here, so we live very close to downtown area. Really, really beautiful. So when we first moved, I was exploring all the different churches, all the beautiful things, right? And I came up to these gorgeous doors, and you all know I love doors. So I ran up to them. I thought, oh, it's just so beautiful. Look at these perfect, beautiful doors. And I tried to go inside. The doors were open. I tried to go inside, and a priest in his full priestly garb stopped me, and he said, and he said, no. And I said, "Oh, am I not wearing something appropriate, or like is there a mask going on? Like so?" And he looks at me and he goes, "Siesta." So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with siesta, it is a huge deal here in Spain, and that basically meant that because it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the building was closed. The church was closed because it was time for the priests to take a nap. Hilarious. All right, so let's go on. Oh, sorry. Let's go on inside here. Hola. This one? Where are you from? Chicago? Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. So they have this building free for a little bit after COVID. Originally, it's about €2, I think. But right now, since we've moved here, it's been free. Look at this fountain. First of all, we are in the patio of oranges, and I will show you around. I just wanted to show you this beautiful fountain. Isn't this stunning? Oh, Jennifer, let me find the name of that church. I cannot remember what it is. It is beautiful. It is not a main church, but it is a beautiful church. So this is our patio of oranges, and it is not orange season currently, but there are some oranges you can see on the trees. You can see they start as green little balls, and then as they get bigger and ripen, then they turn orange. Oh, here actually you can see them on this one. Where is it? Here we go. Isn't that interesting? I think this is so cool. And actually, so here in Valencia, we have 2 different types of oranges. Thank you, Jennifer, much appreciated. We have the Valencian oranges, which is basically why Valencia got its money back. So, oh, I didn't finish the story. So basically, when the New World was discovered, the monarchs decided that the only city that could trade with the New World was Sevilla or Seville. And so suddenly, Valencia went from having all of this cash and money just pouring in because of the silk trade to literally having nothing. And people were leaving by the hundreds, by the thousands. They were like, there's no money here. We have to go. And so in the early 1900s, that is when people said, hey, we have these really yummy oranges called Valencia oranges. I wonder if anyone wants some. So that is how Valencia, quote, got its groove back, if you will. Hi, Felipa. Hi, Katie. Welcome. And you can actually tell if they are sour oranges or Valencian oranges by looking at the leaves. So let me see here. Ah, yes. So because these are just one whole leaf, these are regular Valencian oranges. Let me see if I can find the sour oranges. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. So I can't actually touch this one. That's a little bit far away. But look how the leaf, the one right in the middle, has like a little bobble on the top of it, like a little head, if you will. Do you guys see that? Thank you, Michelle. Much appreciated. You guys see that little like head on the very top of it? Sort of looks like a really fat, cute little cat without legs. So if the orange trees have the little sort of extra bobble on it, that is how you know that these are sour oranges. These are the oranges you don't want to eat. I mean, they are good for jams, for marmalade, but people often do not eat these. And in fact, when we first moved here, it was orange season, so naturally there were just oranges everywhere. Look at this view, by the way. We're gonna go up the stairs, and then I'm gonna show you an even better view. When we first moved here, there are just orange trees everywhere. And then there were these trucks that came around, put this sort of basket underneath the tree and went shake, 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 shake. And all the beautiful oranges fell down. And I thought, oh my goodness, why are they doing this? Why would they do that? Especially because they're so beautiful, and people aren't going to eat them. They're just going to sit there and be beautiful and be very nice. And let me get out of the way here. And the what I have found out is that if the city does not take charge with basically getting all of the oranges off the trees, the rats will come in and take over. So there will be no oranges on the trees as soon as they are ripe. Because as soon as they ripen, the rats sort of do their thing. Now let me just show you. Pop around the corner. We might get some sun right in our eyes. I just wanted to show you the beautiful church. Oh my goodness. Okay. Trying to shade for us, not doing a very good job. That's okay. I'll show you the other way though. Let me just show you the church from this side. Look at that view. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Stunning. So the oranges ripen in February and March. I have to say I got an automatic juicer because it's just so cheap to buy them. They're about 50 to 60 cents a pound here, or euro 50 per kilo. Oh, excuse me. And they're just so cheap that you can't not buy them. Oh, thank you, everyone. Let me show you the little tower we have here. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone. Here is the spiral staircase tower. We're not going to go in this. Visitors aren't allowed in this, but you can see the steps here and here and here, because they literally built the spiral staircase and then built the limestone around it. So the staircase has never changed. They only added a wall. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Jennifer, let me post later the name of the church. I cannot remember, but you know, let me think about it. I think I might have it in my notes. Okay, so this is the upstairs, and this is the inside of that building, or the part of the building that the monarchs paid for only with their faces on it. And the reason they did that is because, oh, you know what? I do have the name of the church, Jennifer. It is, oh, no, different church. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. So the reason they did that is because the ceiling here is so beautiful. This is the La Sala Dorada. It is the Hall of Gold. And that is because this ceiling is made entirely of gold and gold leaf. And there are all of these mythological creatures on them. There are dragons, there are lions breathing fire, there are dancing dancing tigers. It's all very mythical. The scenes do not repeat, they're all different. And they tell the stories of a good government versus a bad government. And then there are little gargoyles on the sides here also. Let me get a better view for you. Here are some of the lamps. Aren't they stunning? So the gargoyles are right here. I'm going to zoom in for us. So Vanessa, they clear the trees. I believe I saw it twice. And they literally go around with these huge trucks. And it's just, I think they must recycle the oranges somehow, because with the recycling system they have here, now mind you, I'm from Portland, so I know recycling. Even I get a little confused. So I am sure that they use the oranges as for some type of fertilizer. All right. Isn't this beautiful? Also, so downstairs, which is the sort of main highlight of this tour that I want to show you, we're going to go down there in just about 1 minute. Downstairs is where it's the main silk hall. And look at all the people who just came in. This, as you can see, this is a big, busy place. So when the people would buy silks and not pay for them, they would be taken up here and held in this room as a jail until they paid their dues or served their time. Can you imagine being stuck here as a jail? I would say, sure, lock me up. This sounds great. How beautiful. So stunning. Hi, Colton. Hi, Alana. Welcome. Or Elaine. I have people from all over the world, so sometimes I'm not sure how to pronounce all of your names, but I'll try. All right, let's go on out now. Oh, and, oh, we got in the middle of the tour group. Uh-oh. I'm going to go around the tour group. And here you can see the garden of oranges again as we make our way down. So very beautiful. Now, okay, let's head on in to the main hall. Actually, let's go through the other two halls. In the basement here, there is a church. I wouldn't be able to go down there and keep reception, but you can see all the way down these steps here. Let me post an image of what it actually looks like downstairs. Here we go. This is the chapel downstairs. Really beautiful. Oops. I just want to show you the steps. I don't want people to think I'm awkwardly filming them. Okay, so here are our steps. Look at how steep this is. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Dun, dun, dun. For those of you who like scary things also, I'm doing a story, a night of stories. I think there's one on Halloween and also one a little bit before that. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. At different times to tell you about all of the beheadings that were here in the 15th century. Very enjoyable to hear about, not to live through. Also, here is one of the gargoyles. And then I did just want to show you the plaque for the architect. So Père Comte is the architect here, and you can see his name, Père Comte, and he is also the same architect for the towers, for one of the towers at least, Torres de Quart. And actually, I think he's also the architect for Torres de Serrano. So I will just post that as well. Here is one of the other towers. This is the tower we see during the sunset at a castle tower, which I think is next week or the weekend after that. But yeah, so he is the same architect. And then I'm going to show you what used to be called, so upstairs is the Golden Salon. And this is the golden room, and there's no gold in it now, but this ceiling used to be entirely covered with gold. And it's about 3 feet from the wooden beams to the actual details all the way up. So this is, again, quite three-dimensional. Hi, Srinesh, welcome. So again, this used to be all covered in gold. This room was again built in the late 1400s. This is the this was the meeting room. So this is where they would decide if the people who sort of skipped out on their debts, they would sit in these chairs right here, and they would decide, the people who skipped out on their debts, if they needed to be sent upstairs to jail. You know, it's all very dramatic. And then also look at these doors. You all know by now I'm a big fan of doors. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's go. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay, I have one more beautiful room to show you, and then we're going to get to our finale. But look at the delicate Gothic architecture. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your comments. Oh, thank you, Carla. So helpful. Awesome. Okay, let's go back. 3, 2, 1. And then here is one of these stained glass windows I wanted to share with you before we head into our finale, which is so beautiful. Isn't that stunning? Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Well, thank you for your follows, everyone. Yes, for those of you who are new to touring with me, I was trained as an opera singer. So for 2,000 followers, we are going to do an operatic concert. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. And I have to say, I think we're about 10 people away. We are so close. We're at around 1990. So I'm gonna have to schedule that soon. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. So this is our final destination here. This is yes, I'll be singing you soon. This is our main hall of trade, the trading hall here in the Lonja de la Seda, the old silk factory. There are 8 of these freestanding columns that sort of twist up to the ceiling. It's about 50 feet tall, about 18 meters tall. And when it was originally built, now mind you, this was 500-ish years ago, but when it was originally built, all sections of the top part here were painted sort of like the Starry Night. So this was supposed to look like if you were in a forest and looking up at the stars through the trees. And so you can see the bottoms here sort of look like they sort of look like palm trees actually. But it is it was supposed to look like something similar to Starry Night, and apparently it did for quite a few hundred years, and then eventually the paint faded, and that was not something that they chose to uh, restore, I guess. I think it was too far gone, or maybe they didn't know the full painting. I don't know why they didn't restore it. I wish they had. Hi Yee, welcome. And you can see the beautiful marble floors here, absolutely stunning. And then let me zoom in. Oh, here is our very front door. Oh, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. So again, this was made by Pere Comte, who actually modeled this after another building quite similar to this in Palma de Mallorca. It looks like this. I just posted a picture of it. It does look quite similar, I have to say. So to give you a little, just a couple facts, and then I have one more cool thing to tell you. Just a couple facts about this place. There are 28 Gothic gargoyles on the building. And of course, they're designed to collect water from the roof, right? But there are at least 5 inappropriate gargoyles. Again, we will see this on the History of SEX tour. Thank you, Carla, much appreciated. And yes, there are religious carved figures that are hidden in the molding, in the floral designs, in the doorways. Really beautiful. And it was designed as a shrine to commerce. It's considered to be quite symbolic. The 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 ceiling here is considered to be heaven's roof. Heaven's roof. I think that's very interesting. There was an earlier exchange here before this one, and it was called the Oil Exchange. It was built also in the 14th century, whereas this one was built in the 15th century. But I know, isn't this stunning? And again, this is one of the main sort of rewards that they were able to build for being in the middle of the Silk Road. So they were able to have quite the to build quite the beautiful architectural masterpieces here. Also, around the sides, this is what I wanted to show you. Thank you, Kathy, much appreciated. That's what I wanted to show you before I let you all go. You can see the Latin words here. It is a little bit dark in here, so my camera's doing the best it can. But let's see. Here, let me see if I can get you a better view. Ah, there we go. So it is a rough translation of this. I'll just show you. It goes all the way around. Really interesting. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Hi, Sanaza. Cool name. So the Latin phrase that goes all the way around this building so roughly translates to fellow countrymen. See how kind trade can be when there is no fraud in words, when promises are made to one's fellow men and not broken, and when money is given and not take it away. So basically, it is sort of a hymn to honesty and trading, honest trading. So, let me give you one more view. That brings us to the end of our tour. Thank you all so much for joining me here in our beautiful Lonja de la Seda. For those of you who would like to see more of Valencia, tomorrow I am doing a Jewish heritage cultural tour. I think it's at about 6:45 local time or 12:45 Eastern time. I'm also going to the French Riviera in November. Thank you, Joan, much appreciated. So we will see Nice, Antibes, Cannes, Monaco, Menton, which is this beautiful city between Italy and France. Absolutely stunning. And then in the end of November, early December, I am headed to Austria and then London to check out all of the Christmas markets. So I'll be headed to Vienna, to London, of course, but to Vienna, to Hallstatt, which is the picture in the blue that I just posted. So gorgeous. To Graz, to Salzburg, also to Czechia or the Czech Republic. We'll talk about that also. And to Bratislava. And I think that is it, but absolutely will be stunning. I have 3 tours in London, maybe 4 tours in London. Will be so much fun. And also, I just wanted to show you some of the food that I had in the past couple of days here. Some sausages, some goat's cheese, some eggplant, some Iberian ham, which is something you can only get here. There are these black pigs that are fed only apricots, acorns, and peaches. And they are so good. I love me some animals, but they are so good. Oh, Virginia, I will probably schedule this tour again in a couple months. It is getting dark out here a little bit earlier, so I might need to wait until spring. However, I am doing quite a few virtual recaps I just went to the Alsace region in France and Bavaria. So Colmar, Strasbourg, Rothenburg ob der Tauber, which is considered the jewel of Bavaria, and then also Oberammergau. So I'll be doing virtual recaps of all of these, as well as some of the places that I saw actually before I was giving tours. So a few years ago, I went to South America. So I went to Buenos Aires and Argentina, to Chile, to Uruguay, to Peru, to Colombia, and I'm going to do some virtual recaps of those as well in case you are interested in seeing those. And Iceland, I'm also going to do a sort of what to see when you go to Iceland, because I know we had a guide in Iceland, but it's a little bit difficult to see everything there is to see in Iceland all at once, if that makes sense, unless you're doing a virtual type of tour. Thank you, George, much appreciated. So do keep an eye out for those. My next virtual tour will be Pisa on, I believe, the 8th. And then I will also be doing a tour of all of the beautiful cemeteries I have been to. So that, of course, will be virtual, a virtual recap. But there's some really beautiful places. So Morocco, this place in France called Aubernais that has just one of the most beautiful cemeteries I've ever seen. Also in Mary Lou, here are my nails. Also in Buenos Aires, there's a really cool cemetery. So very excited to share with all of you. Oh, let me take a selfie for you. Okay. Let's get a good one. Oh, you know what? Let's just back on up. Okay. Watch your head. There we go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for your donations. Every little bit helps, as they say. And if you liked the tour, feel free to leave a review. Let me know what you liked about it. And again, if you would like to see any of the French Riviera or the Christmas markets, do follow me for those. I believe they have been posted, but I will also be doing virtual recaps of those if the timing does not work out for you. I know we have people who are in different locations all over the world, so I do want to offer those to different timings. So look at you. Oh, thank you, Sharon B. Much appreciated. Oh, thank you, Bev. Yes, I can finally leave my hair down. I have very long hair, but no one would actually know that on these tours because it's always on my head and full of sweat. So, what are you gonna do? All right, thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to seeing you soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you next time. Thank you, everyone. See you soon. Oh, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, because that's the world we live in, here's my Instagram. All right, bye, everyone. See you next time.